And we are live. Another breaking news story today. How about that? I got a video film for tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll be dropping, I'm about 4 stories behind actually. So I will be dropping the video on Thanksgiving, even though I said I probably wasn't going to, but I am now. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about what is going on in Oregon. And it is very, very exciting, folks. I'm sure that you all are wondering. In Oregon, they passed a law recently called Measure 114. And what this law did, it did several different things. The first thing it did was require a license to buy a firearm. Kind of like what got knocked down in Maryland. I did a video on that earlier on, which was pretty damn cool that got knocked down. Also, it required enhanced background checks, which is another bad thing, in my opinion. And the major thing is it banned magazines holding more than 10 rounds. There were a few different cases challenging this law, which is Measure 114. Most were in the federal courts, which was a bad idea because they're very, very left-leaning, the federal courts out there. But GOA, Gun Owners of America, Gun Owners Foundation, sued in state court, which is the way to go. And I might or might not know the guys that wrote the briefs and everything else and argued, but hey. Okay, so yes, and G23 is right. It passed by 50.7%. Well, now there was a temporary injunction placed on the law that says until we can decide if this is constitutional or not, the law cannot go into effect. And that stood for a while now, and it was accused of violating the state constitution. That's why it was in state court. Now, the judge in Harney County, the district court judge in Harney County, just issued a wonderful decision here. And you guys are going to love it. I'm not going to spend too much time on it because, like I said, I got a lot going on right now. But I'm going to go ahead and bring it up anyway, just to show you guys what is going on here. And this is, no, that's the wrong thing. Damn it. It's one of those days. Well, he issued a permanent injunction against the actual law itself. So as of right now, there is a permanent injunction against the law, and it is probably going to pass muster with the state Supreme Court. And it is unconstitutional, and it is permanently enjoined from being enforced. So if you are worried about your magazines being taken away in Oregon, fear not, because thanks to Gun Owners of America and Gun Owners Foundation, which is the nonprofit arm of GOA, the law is verboten. It's knocked down. It's gone, dead, whatever. So basically, the judge looked at historical context of the law and said that there's no historical context. Basically, he was brewing, but on a state level. And he laid everything out going back to 1830s and beyond for magazines. So this is good news for everyone that lives in Oregon. This is good news for the firearms industry overall, and it's it's a huge victory for GOA. We have two victories today, and yeah, I mean it could be. Let me mark these questions as they come up, but there is two. There's two huge victories that have come down, and there will be more as well coming. But the week before Thanksgiving is always a busy week because they try to push these out before the holidays. And yeah, so this is an absolutely good win. I'm not going to go too much into it, but basically, he's knocked down all. If you look right here, he deals with the permit to purchase scheme, which was knocked down because it delayed the purchase of a firearm for a minimum of 30 days. And we all know a right delayed is a right denied. So that happened. Let's see what else here. It knocked down the magazine restriction as unconstitutional as well. And it knocked down like the enhanced background checks. So it's really good. It is a good victory. It's would be great at a federal level, but it's not at a federal level. And in all honesty, we had never had a chance at the federal level in Oregon. The state level was where we needed to attack. GOA, Stambolia, and Olson, and all those guys over there, the GOA legal team, they recognized that it was vulnerable at the state level, not so much at the federal level because there's a lot of activist judges on the federal level in Oregon. And this is a declaratory judgment, which means it is 100% blocked for good, even though that the state is going to appeal. But I do not think that they will be victorious in this. So this is a good victory, and the court will enter a official judgment on December 8th, 2023. So it basically gives the plaintiffs time and the defendants time to review it, and they have to submit whatever they want to do, a motion for reconsideration or whatever by December 1st. So they have that, but it's not going to change anything. So there we go. This is a great this is a great victory, and I don't think the Oregon Supreme Court is going to get the return. Michigan, you will get good news. I'm confident of that, just not right now. So let's go ahead. I'm going to look at the questions before we get on. Who's this handsome man? Oh, thank you, Polar Knights, our friend from Europe. Polar Knights is from the Norway, I believe. All right. Yep. It did pass by a 50.7% margin, but you cannot vote to violate the Constitution. It's not done, right? Ron Bear says, could this benefit other states that have unconstitutional restrictions? Not as much. I mean, they could reference it, but at that point, it's just dicta. Not as much as like a state level case, because a federal level case, because this is a state case and it deals directly with the Oregon Constitution and not so much the federal Constitution. So, not as much as I would like. And wish we could get good news in Michigan. We are trying to push everything through. I do believe I don't have anything specific to say that. I just looking at the way the courts are breaking here, the and also who was on that panel of judges. There's no way that the judge, um, because you have Easterbrook on that case up in Michigan, and he is a hack. So, but but yeah. Say this law is absolutely insane. I knew no one that knew anything about this law, even being on the damn ballot until like a week before voting. It passed technically, but it's likely wouldn't have if we. Yep. Basically saying if they knew about it, it's not. Um. So yep. That is it. Just wanted to make a quick video. I am going to grab some dinner. I filmed another video. I'm gonna put it out tomorrow. I'm probably gonna release it early for Patreons, local people, people on locals, and also channel members. So if you want to watch the video that's gonna come out earlier tomorrow, you can go ahead and do that. But I'm gonna get that up tonight, and you can watch it a little bit earlier than everyone else. And then I got some other stories I'm working on, and hopefully gonna drop one Friday, Thursday, and maybe two tomorrow, depending on everything. All right, guys, that's it. This is a great victory, and I will see you guys later. So thank you for tuning in, and I will see you later.